Hey guys, what's up? I'm back, and in this video I want to do a short SWOT analysis about Nintendo's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. So if you don't know what a SWOT is, a SWOT is used as a marketing tool for marketeers to analyze a company. And in this video I want to analyze Nintendo because I want to see what they are doing with Nintendo Switch. What are their opportunities, what are their threats, what are the weaknesses, what are the strengths, what do they need to do to make the Nintendo Switch successful and not a failed product like the Wii U. So let's start with the strengths. Nintendo, as you all know, is an innovative company. They come up with great strategies because they are internally very strong when it comes to technology and new technology, innovation in technology, and they have a lot of creativity. So they have a lot of IPs in the time frame that they have made games. Till now they have uh, built a lot of IPs. They have a lot of characters they can capitalize on, and because of this and many generations that they made consoles, they appeal to a lot of people who used to be Nintendo fans, new Nintendo fans, kids and adults from 8 to 80. So they appeal to everyone, and they also make family friendly products. So their strengths are the innovation, the creativity, the unique experiences, the great IPs, the mass appeal of their products, and this is how they come up with the blue ocean strategies, because they have these internal strengths that they can capitalize on. So what are the weaknesses? In my opinion, online services and OS, the operating system. Support for third-party and third-party support. What I mean with that is this is not a one-way traffic. It should come from both ways. So when Nintendo provides the right kind of tools, right kind of reasons, financially or in any field, third-party will support the system. And you don't see it right now. You didn't see it with the Wii U, and you didn't see it a lot with the Wii. So this means Nintendo did not provide the right kind of reasons and tools for developers to create their games. And what I mean with that is also specs. So this gen, Nintendo Switch, seems to have a lot of better specs versus the Wii U. The architecture is new. It's made by Nvidia, and Nvidia helped Nintendo a lot, but it seems developers are still not jumping on board. So it seems something is lacking. So this is why I pointed this out as Nintendo's weakness. I think in this field they can improve a lot. One other example I want to mention is the operating system. It seems with every new console, Nintendo misses the features they had on the previous one. So this means Nintendo developers or programmers behind the scene doesn't seem to have a mature service improvement attitude. They seem to reinvent the wheel every time, but this is really a big problem in IT in general. Developers, programmers, IT guys, the tech guys, they should improve their services, their programs, their features with every new version, not go back and reinvent the wheel every time or come up with a system that lacks a lot of features your previous consoles had. So these are the weaknesses in my opinion. So far I've mentioned the strengths and the weaknesses, and these two are internal to the company. Opportunities and threats are external to the company. With opportunities, Nintendo can capitalize on their internal strengths. So you have seen that Nintendo is partnering with Universal Studio to make the Super Nintendo World theme park. You've seen that Nintendo is capitalizing on their IPs to make apps and games on mobile. You've seen that Nintendo is trying to make a series with Netflix, which is exclusive to Netflix, for Zelda. And these are the kind of things they can do. They can also partner with Twitch, with Disney and YouTube and more companies to capitalize on their internal strengths and IPs. So this is a field where they have a lot of opportunities. So what are the threats? In my opinion, everything that is directly or indirectly in competition with Nintendo and with the Nintendo Switch. So Steam, PS4, Xbox One, iOS, Android, even kid-friendly tablets with educational and family-friendly apps and games on it. So these are the threats in my opinion to Nintendo Switch, and even though Nintendo is saying otherwise, I think Nintendo is in direct competition with Microsoft and Sony in general. So what does this all mean? Let's go even further and let's explain this a little bit more. We have internal strengths and weaknesses. Internal capabilities that may help a company reach its objectives are the strengths, and this is the area where Nintendo is really strong. We have the weaknesses, internal limitations that may interfere with a company's ability to achieve its objectives. So this is the field where Nintendo is lacking. Nintendo has a lot of weaknesses here. They can improve a lot here. External opportunities. External factors that the company may be able to exploit to its advantage, capitalizing on the IPs they have, capitalizing on their history, capitalizing on their kid-friendly and family-friendly image. So with threats, current and emerging external factors that may challenge the company's performance. So these are threats, like I mentioned, iOS, Android, PS4, Xbox One, Steam, even kid-friendly tablets that have educational apps and games on it. These are all Nintendo's threats in this field. So with a SWOT analysis, there are combinations possible. We have seen that Nintendo is strong in some areas and really weak in some areas. These are things that they have to keep in mind when they come up with strategies. So we have combinations of SO, which is strengths and opportunities, ST, strengths and threats, W and O, which is weaknesses and opportunities, and W/T, which is weaknesses and threats. So what does this mean for Nintendo? So in conclusion, Nintendo has a SO combination, a combination of great strengths and great opportunities. With these external opportunities, Nintendo can capitalize on their amazing IPs, family-friendly image, great innovation and unique experiences they provide. So lastly, Nintendo should improve their internal weaknesses to be able to face outside threats. The PS4, Xbox One, Steam, iOS, Android. In quantity they have a lot more games. They have a lot better third-party support. They have really a lot of games compared to Nintendo Switch right now. And Nintendo should really improve this. This is really important. This is key thing they have to think about. The online services, the operating system, support for third-party developers and indie developers so that they can support the Nintendo Switch back. So they have to provide any kind of help they can provide to have better quality games and more quantity games on the Nintendo Switch. So the opportunities and strengths are the strengths of Nintendo. Really the key points of Nintendo, they have a lot of opportunities and they can capitalize on their internal strengths. Nintendo has a bright future in my opinion when they improve these weaknesses and combine their opportunities with the strengths they have. So let me know what you guys think about this. Hit that like button if you did like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.